Darth Vader speaks in support of block at a San Diego Public Safety Committee meeting. No, I'm a simple-minded man. If Darth Vader is for block cameras, then I'm against it. That's simple.
Is a fan of flock, and we must continue utilizing flock technologies so that we can follow and surveil the rebel scum as they move from playground to
Look at that. You don't take it seriously. But it's a serious topic. Please take it seriously.
playground, from playground to pool, from pool to gymnasium, because we all know that the flock cameras are not only following the license plate readers, they are following children. They are following children in parks and gymnasiums, and we need this. I need this so I can stalk my ex-girlfriend. The
Great message from Darth Vader. They wrote Darth Vader in air quotes, but I think it's the real one. People hate block cameras.
Bro, I hate those things.
So we're in downtown Minneapolis, where hundreds of people have come out to protest against Block. They're protesting what they say is surveillance that they didn't sign
Yeah, it's true.
up for. One of the biggest faces of this protest calls himself No Mark. He says he's a masked vigilante who's saving the country from Flock.
Flock cameras use AI to capture the identifying characteristics of vehicles that pass by. Law enforcement uses its national database to solve crimes like
No, like they surveil people, but block cameras don't solve crimes.
stolen cars or missing people. But recently, dozens of stories have come out about police officers who are accused of abusing the data, like officers charged
I am shocked that the police would do something like that. Not.
with stalking, who allegedly used the system to look up their ex's license plates hundreds of times.
Look at that.
Oh wow, someone got this one.
Someone beat me to it. Every week I would see a new article about how these cameras are being misused, how they're being used to stalk people. It's way too powerful.
People are now fighting back against Flock cameras. We found that people have damaged, destroyed, or stolen these cameras in at least 33 states. Earlier this month in Winona, Minnesota, police announced that every single camera in town had been stolen.
This is one of the 8 cameras that Winona police say were cut down by vandals.
The flock camera!
Did you get that?
Yep, that's the post. You betcha.
So somebody just cut this off?
Uh-huh. Just got up here and...
But if block cameras are solving crime, why is the block camera not there anymore? I don't get it. Maybe the flock cameras don't work.
2 weeks after the damage, Winona police said the cameras would not be replaced. They're one of about 100 cities around the country who've said they're no longer using Flock.
We're not going...
Yeah, pressure your local government that they don't sign a contract with Flock or don't extend their contracts with Flock.
Going to rush out and buy new cameras. Just let it settle down. It'll go away. As soon as the football season starts, if the Vikings start winning, nobody in Winona is going to pay a whole hell of a lot of attention.
Flock has announced changes, like shortening the amount of time they store the data and adding flags so they can catch people who are searching it inappropriately.
I think it's wild that people have to take matters into their own hands. I mean, I wish people didn't have to do that, but I mean, I do think it's nice to see people fighting back.
Nobody wants to be surveillance 24/7, and it doesn't start with block cameras. It started with the war on terror with the Patriot Act, and that was 25 years ago. And the things that they use against Muslims, they will also use against the average person. And I think people are also angry that the AI companies get subsidized and they have to pay more for electricity is on, the air gets polluted, their water gets polluted, and they don't ask the people. Uh, they say, "Yeah, here's we will build here a data center and shut the fuck up." And people don't like that. Flock flagged the wrong car for murder, and that's the thing. AI does mistakes. AI hallucinates. It's not really reliable. But despite that, they shove it down our throat. AI, because they're building AI centers around the world, but nobody asked for it.
Amber Noel being pulled over on I-94 in Wisconsin with guns drawn on her and her passengers after flock cameras falsely flagged her car in a murder investigation. Her car was flagged during the stop because a police department employee had forgotten to remove an alert from the system once the
I mean, police is well paid in America, but they're also incompetent.
investigation moved on. It was actually the second time this had happened to her that week. That Monday, she also had guns drawn on her and her car towed with no explanation. For black
Yeah, most normal day in America.
drivers who are already more likely to experience excessive force during traffic stops, an armed response based on bad data is a threat to their life, not just their afternoon.
My mom is like my go-to person. I wanted to call her so bad yesterday, but I'm like, if I make a sudden move, it's gonna be over. It's gonna end my life.
There are tens of thousands of these cameras across the country feeding data into a system that law enforcement has become completely dependent on and hasn't been taught to question. In California, police found that out of nearly 1,500 vehicle reports from Flock, 71% of those alerts were wrong. The LAPD
I'm shocked. Not.
continued its Flock contract after an audit found that the system was wrong nearly a third of the time. The Institute of Justice has documented at least 26 cases of innocent people detained at gunpoint because of AI surveillance camera errors. Yet certain municipalities are only amping up their reliance on these cameras. So this woman spent a week being treated like a murder suspect because someone forgot to click a button. She said it best.
I'm really mad at Milwaukee MPD because y'all failed. Y'all failed the system. Y'all failed me. Y'all failed everybody.
Yeah, I mean the American cops are not known to be competent. Everybody can become a police officer in a short amount of time, and the data that they have is also biased. Like if you would ask Google, "I'm alone with a Afghani person," then he would say, like I paraphrasing, call the police. And if you say, "I am alone with a British person," then the system, the AI says, "Give him a cup of tea." I tried that by myself. You can also try it if you want, but data is biased, and they shouldn't subsidize these AI companies because if they can't survive on their own, then they shouldn't survive. Free market capitalism, baby. Politician who will run against data centers, who will run against subsidizing these AI companies, he will win with big margins. And I want to show you an example for that. So that's Dr. Abdul El Sayed. Fox News calls him Dr. Abdurrahman El Sayed, like they're doing the Obama thing, like Barack Hussein Obama. But he's against clock cameras and data centers and for Medicare for all.
Does it ever feel like you're in a cage, kind of stuck, being watched? Well, that's because you are. There's been this mass proliferation of flock cameras, any and everywhere. Little cameras watching your every move to collect information about you without you even noticing. That's all been part of a regime that's been pushed by, well, this guy.
Somebody must be doing something exactly right. But
It's his opponent.
who would be complaining? Somebody whose privacy was violated. You can't have your privacy violated if you don't know your privacy is violated, right?
Who happens to be the guy I'm running against? That's Mike Rogers, who wants to be Michigan's next U.S. Senator, not if I have anything to say about it. So if you believe, like me, that you shouldn't just be surveilled because you're driving along the street, then I hope I can earn your support. Because we've got to stand up to this mass surveillance apparatus that is being built behind closed doors and behind our backs.
Michigan, don't fumble this. Don't forget to vote for Abdullah Sayed. Like the people are sick and tired of these data centers and this AI. and they don't want to get replaced with AI. And I think technology should improve our life and don't make it harder. But what's your opinion? Let me know and see you next time.